Old bullshit. But people are quickly realizing that this was a lie. And in fact, if anyone is mentally ill between you and this person, it is this person. Whoever you are, collective, you are emotionally as strong as iron. Whoever this is, they could unfortunately be having some sort of a medical emergency, whatever that might look like.
It's time to power up with real high protein food. Meat Factor. It's protein without questions. No cutting corners, just fresh.
And collective, as I always say, this is someone who's been working within a group of people against you. They have been sending you heavy, energetic, low self-esteem projections. Like they're trying to bring you down. These are people who feel like you are just entirely too confident for their liking. So you need to make sure, collective, that you send all of that back. Whenever you're doing your return to senders, go ahead and throw that in there. Tell God that you want to return the evil projections, and He will do that for you. They're going to get hit with their own projections. But then, collective, we have, you got to know when to fold them. I feel like there's someone in this group who is finally deciding to get off of denial street, right? They are finally accepting the cold, harsh reality of this situation. And that is simply the fact that they are not going to be able to stop you, collective. You're not crazy. You're not ill. You're not anything that they have claimed that you are. In fact, you are incredibly spiritually gifted. Not only gifted, but your gifts are very rare. There's only 2% of the population who even have the sort of gifts that you have. Whoever this is, they are realizing there's no way in hell that they are going to be able to stop you, mainly because of your abilities. It's almost like people are turning, collective, on whoever this is. Obviously they don't know this yet, but they are walking into some sort of an ambush. The Holy Spirit says that their harsh judgment against you, this is going to go down in the history books. Yeah, whoever this person is, this very abusive and toxic karmic. Collective, you are the generational curse breaker in your line, and it's like you have recently broken this really big poverty curse that was on your lineage. That's a big deal. That's a huge deal. And this is another reason why someone is realizing that they can't stop you, collective. You are not the same person that you used to be. That old you is dead. Dead and buried. Never to make an appearance again. Whoever this is that's lying on you and calling you crazy, they are only going to hurt their self trying to hurt you. Collective, this is someone who could be unattractive and awkward. And the Holy Spirit just wants you to know that this entire situation, it is divinely orchestrated. Every move that these people are making, every word that they speak, God is guiding every bit of it for your betterment. Like in the end, this is going to have you set, collective. These people really thought that eventually, you would just give up on wanting justice. They thought if they made you fight hard enough for long enough, you would turn your back on this entire situation. Wrong. They could not be any more wrong about you, collective. The one who may not be everyone's cup of tea, but that's okay. Right? We prefer it that way. This energy collective who is going to end up hurting themselves, this is someone who will be served a summons to appear in court. I feel like this is going to come from seemingly nowhere. It's really going to surprise them, but it shouldn't, because it's time. It is time for this person to answer for what they've done to you.
She died 2 weeks after delivering this message. Watch this before they delete it.
But what is cancer exactly?
It's an attack by a parasite, an unusual parasite, which
Collective. And then we are picking up adults vaccinated you as a child with the hopes that they would stop your spiritual gifts. You have had these really rare gifts from the very beginning, collective. And this card right here, that tells you everything that you need to know about vaccinations. I mean, that's just my personal opinion. But if this is for you, collective, it is soon going to be time for you to go. You are moving to calmer waters. You are getting away from these people who have stolen from you and who have hurt you again and again and again. They stole some sort of an inheritance from you, I feel like whenever you were a child. And this inheritance, it has been being used to fund some sort of a church coven for years. For years. Collective, there's someone here that, whether you know this or not, it's like you are kindred spirits with this person. It's almost like great minds think alike, sort of a thing. And whether you know this or not, you have given this person a new perspective. It's like you have shined the light on the truth. They are able to see the truth that they could never see before about some sort of a karmic energy here, whether it's a male or female. Whoever this is, it's like their heart is literally aching for you right now because of everything that you've been through, collective. And then we do have Revelation 17:14. These shall make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb shall overcome them. For he is Lord of lords and King of kings. And they that are with him are called, chosen, and faithful. They see who you are. They see who you are clearly. And you are chosen, collective. Period, point blank. You have a massive spiritual calling over your life. That's it, that's all. But yeah, you, collective, the one who knows that it's okay to be great. And you should make no apologies for it. I'm telling you, someone is really going to surprise you with an unexpected act of kindness. I feel like they're going to expose this wicked energy, collective. This is someone who I also think is going to try and trick you into a shady agreement. But it's like whoever this is, they are going to reveal this person's true intentions. Collective, this could be someone who is always watching your social media. And then we have the shoe goes on the other foot tonight. and will see if two wrongs can make a right. Yeah, this person doesn't know. They don't know what is coming for them. This person who could be lonely, depressed, and missing you, collective, even though they have put you through hell and back. You know, this could be someone who's in a fake relationship for whatever reason. I think this is going to be revealed, collective, and that's because God is revealing everything in this moment. Trust me whenever I say there are warrants that are going to be issued if they're not already being issued as I speak. Especially for this person here who watches your every move. You know, it's more than just watching your social media, collective. They stalk your every movement. Instead of studying the Most High, they study you. It's weird. But yeah, this person who hates how you can read their soul. Collective, you need to know that God is so very pleased with you for defeating the head demon in your life. Because that's what you've done. You are the earth angel who's now earned their wings. And collective, this was no easy task for you, considering so many people here have tried to shove you in this little bitty box that you don't belong in. Yeah, these people who are incredibly jealous and hateful. These people who betrayed you for money. Especially someone here who has commitment issues. Collective, this could be someone who has mommy and daddy wounds. And, you know, this could be a karmic sibling who, again, is so jealous of you. Please remember, collective, you know, a sibling could be a sibling-in-law. Could be a half, could be a step, could be a foster. Endless possibilities. But I hate to even say this, but if I get it, I'm going to read it. This could be someone who is a pedophile, collective. This is also someone who could be in isolation and crying uncontrollably.
Why I get triggered when someone gives me unsolicited advice. When I was younger, it came.
Hey, collective. If this is your reading, the Holy Spirit is letting you know up front